Hello everyone and akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Happy New Year everyone and for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video as well. Okay, I not finished the video yet. So welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 and today we're gonna do a two Aston Martins which can do 200 miles an hour. Well, actually I have Aston Martin, two Aston Martin via recording. Well, actually I bought it before recording on this video. Actually I recorded the Suzuki first. Yeah, it is. The one thing about the Aston Martin, it was the most legendary name of all time, the greatest of all time, even the James Bond car as well, the DB5. Yeah, it was the coolest car I ever seen in my life. Well, I'd never seen it, but I was seeing on the internet. Now, talking about the Aston Martin, the most iconic brand of all time, yeah, I pretty much love Aston Martin as well, and pretty much 112 years. Actually, it was the greatest kind of car of all time as well. And I really wanted to say that Vulcan as well. Yeah, that was the coolest thing I ever. It's a 200 mile an hour Aston Martin as well. That's number one. Number two, because I have an invitation of the Aston Martin, I should use it because of this thing. I have quite a couple of weeks ago actually. This is you received an invitation that gave you a limited an opportunity to buy a special car. Head over the showroom and to see what's available. And the one thing about the special car, because the Aston Martin have two great special car, and one of them is built with the Formula One team as well. Well, actually it's built with the Formula One actually. But I pretty much know that I have these things in the previous GT game. Yeah, one of them actually. And then the car I'm talking about first is this one. I just talked about this one later. This one first I'm going to talk about now. This is the Aston Martin One-77, the most iconic Aston Martin of all time, and also the most coolest thing ever built as well. And the one thing about I like it is the back side, which is tail lights, and that's the number one. That's the number one. I was in. The design of this thing was fantastic. It was cool. Number two, when I was a kid, I bought one of these things on Hot Wheels, which is a couple of ringgit actually. I bought this thing from the internet actually. But I have one of these things on the Hot Wheels version. Number three, this particular car, which is a top speed of 220 miles an hour. That's the 220 mile an hour supercar as well. That time, which is the most limited run as well. And his car is running with 255 in the front and 255 in the front, which is the tire width at the front is 255. The rear is 335. That's the most coolest thing as well. And another one is the big thing about it is they running 20s. That's a really cool thing. And also carbon fiber body as well. And another thing is it was super rare. Only 77 units worldwide. Firstly, I gotta describe it later. The engine is Aston Martin's own engine as well. This is the biggest engine ever built so far. The 7.3 liter V12 engine, 748 horsepower, 750 Newton meters of torque, and weighs about 1,629 kilograms. Easiest way is 1,630 kilograms as well. Yeah, I said 1,629. That's what I mean. And one thing about this car, the most limited edition car by Aston Martin so far, I remember, this one is the most coolest one by Aston Martin as well. Back then, this car, 1.2 million pounds. Yeah, 1.2 million pounds is so high price as well. That's the number one. Number two, it's only 77 units ever built. And then one of them actually, which is a Aston Martin built for manual gearbox, was Victor. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this particular car I pretty much like it. The color, it has several colors, like 6 of them. It came out with a black pearl. Wait, hang on, this is a black pearl and came in spirit gray. I think this is maybe the poster color. This is the poster color, the poster car as well. The 177, the poster color as well. Yeah, the Villa d'Este blue. This is a color I have on my Hot Wheels as well. Oh, Bridgewater bronze, the Volcano red. That's really cool. The white pearl. If you remember from the previous Gran Turismo game, which is Gran Turismo Sport, I have one of these things as well. it was cool. And you might think, wait, Gran Turismo 6 also have 177, right? Yeah, they have 177 as well. And the one thing is, this particular car, oh yeah, this is a poster color car as well. Well, the poster car on the bedroom poster as well, I gotta say. And one thing about it, I have no idea how much I say. This car, oh yeah, I gotta show it. This is for why I put it on. The color I chosen for the one already. In the real life, it cost 1.2 million pounds back in the day, back in the 2009. And now, in this game is 1,320,000. And the people thinking, am I gonna buy? Oh, if you don't know, I buy. Like I said already, I recorded already here as well, but I bought it before for New Year as well. This is a car I have in the previous in this one. So this is the thing I have. This is people gonna thinking, wait, this is the back in the early 2010s, right? It has the most powerful Aston Martin of all time. Yes, it was back in the early 2010s and in 2009 until 2012. But couple of years later, Aston Martin built a track-focused car, which is a 200 mile an hour as well. And the one thing is the name of this particular car as well. This is the track-focused Aston Martin ever built. The Aston Martin Vulcan, the most track-focused Aston Martin ever built. I know that this is came out first before Valkyrie came out as well. This particular car is the most aerodynamic as well, and also the best sounding engine ever built by Aston Martin as well. Well, we developed with Cosworth. I believe they developed with Cosworth. Actually, if I correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this particular car back in the 2016, this is a monstrous track-focused racing car as well. Well, I said track-focused car, track-focused hypercar, and also road car. It said road car as well, road car, and also hashtag hypercar as well. And another thing about the Vulcan, this particular one, very powerful, much mind-blowing powerful as well. It's more powerful than the previous 177 as well. And only thing is, this car about over £1 million. Well, I didn't even know how much it cost was actually, but I gotta research it later on. The engine of this car is pretty much powerful as well. The 6,949cc displacement, 6.9 liter, the easiest way. 6.9 liter V12 engine, 820 horsepower, 800 Newton meters of torque, and weighs 1,360 kilograms as well. And another thing about this car, even though this is a track-focused car, it does have sounding best as well, the best sounding as well. And the one thing, it has center lock wheels, those air jack as well, which is a racing car as well, and also Recaro seats, and pretty much a racing car goodies as well, including roll cage as well, and carbon ceramic brakes. Yeah, carbon ceramic brakes. If you watch a Gran Turismo one, I say Gran Turismo. Gran Tour actually. Jeremy Clarkson reviewed one of these things as well, and it has a very cool color as well. It has dark craft, Helios, Nebula, Odyssey. I remember this color on the Top Gear, which is Chris Harris. Is actually review one of these things as well, and Legacy. The reason why I picked Legacy because it was a unique color as well. Yeah, it is. I believe this is over £3 million. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I bought one of these things in 3.3 million as well. And another thing is, if I to allow to purchase special car as well. Yeah, it's an invitation car as well. How you may notice. Yeah, this is clear. I already put it on. So where you gotta drive this Aston Martin as well? And you might thinking, well, you gotta drive it on the Le Mans. Okay, I got the one of them. I got to drive at Le Mans, and also the one the most strict circuit as well. And, oh yeah, I talked about the other one later on. Well, I picked the later track as well. Yeah, at 177 I decided to do the Le Mans as well. Circuit de la Sade. That's one of the coolest things about this car is pretty much legit. It was good car, so I want to try to drive one of these things. So let's get started anyway. Now people say this car can shoot the flames at night. Yeah, it is actually. If you see one of these things, on the internet, mostly shooting flames on the side exhaust, there it is. And look at that, it has an AP racing in pedals as well. That's a really cool one. Oh yeah, if you don't know, the power, you can change the power from 455. It's about 5 to 600 horsepower limit, which is the power limiter as well. Yeah, for number 3 actually is full power, 820 horsepower, and also it has carbon ceramic brakes from Brembo as well. And the Vulcan is pretty much the coolest track focused supercar of all time. And look at how the design was in the back of the design. Even though it doesn't have a number plate, it was cool. Carbon fiber body, and also one thing about this one here, it's 208 miles an hour, which is about what, 335 kilometers an hour, I believe. Yeah, it is. And also the starter button. If you don't know, you can remove the steering wheel as well. That's a really cool thing for the Aston Martin Vulcan. And also it has a carbon fiber, well, a lot of carbon fiber actually, and also Recaro seats. Look at that! How cool is that? It has a Recaro seat. I pretty much love it. I'm pretty much fan of Recaro as well. Not just Recaro, I'm a big fan of Brit seat as well. Brit seat. And it has a detailed Michelin tires. Yeah, that's a really cool detail for Aston Martin. I believe that people love Aston Vulcan as well because this is the most coolest car of all time. This is about what? About more than £1 million? About £3 million? Pretty much it. And also this, the 177, the most expensive Aston Martin ever built, which is a road version as well. Until that Valkyrie came out a couple of years ago. But this particular one is a £1.2 million. That's number 1. It has a carbon fiber body. Number 2, the steering wheel is cool. Number 3, and number 4 is a 6-speed touchtronic gearbox. That's the most coolest thing. Wait, I might say touchtronic. Yeah, kind of. And also carbon ceramic brakes. The tire, and also I mentioned earlier, this car have 255 tires at the front and 335 at the back. Wait, 335 at the back as well. The geometry of the 177 of this thing, it was cool. Yeah, it has quad exhaust. I can't see a bit by the because of the big diffuser. I can see the exhaust tip as well. The one thing about 177 is the iconic grille, the headlamps, the body style. I pretty much love it. And you might be thinking, wait, this car also featured in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. Yes, it features Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. Not just that, they also featured Need for Speed The Run, the Test Drive Unlimited 2 as well. Yeah, Test Drive Unlimited 2. You may notice that car also boasts the front cover car as well, and also the most coolest thing about the 177, the style is, look at the brake, it said 177 as well. And also you may notice that this is carbon ceramic brakes. The carbon ceramic brakes also the most thing as well. I pretty much love Aston in general, but because it was the most coolest brand Aston Martin ever built. And the one thing Aston Martin still have the reputation of the coolest car. 177, Vanquish, DBS, DB9, DB5, V8 the Vantage series, the SUV DBX, and also my favorite one is the 4-door saloon repeat as well. How cool is this particular car as well? I pretty much love it as you probably know. I pretty much Aston Martin fan as well. I pretty much like this car. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video on this channel and also live stream, be sure to smash the like, subscribe if you're new, follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Hoyo Lab, and also TikTok, link in the description box below. See you guys soon. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.